Welcome to the TKC Bible Reading Challenge, powered by Grace Bible Mission. My name is Oroloa, and here with me is...
Right.
So today, we'll be starting from the book of Numbers, chapter 2 to 3.
So I'll be taking you through the structure of Numbers chapter 2 to 3. So it is chapter 2 is majorly about God dwelling in the midst of the Israelites and the people of Israelites camping around God's tent that is present in their midst. Then the tent and the camping is as a result of Moses' obedience to God. So God gave Moses the instruction, and the people is even the obedience of the people to Moses' instruction too. Then Numbers chapter 3 is about how Aaron and his sons are being anointed by God to serve as priests, and how some of his sons offered a strange fire before God. So, and it led to their deaths. Then the appointment of the other sons to serve in the Tabernacle of meeting before God.
So actually, what do you think we can get from the chapter 2? Because from here, we saw that the people were instructed to camp their tent around the God's tabernacle.
Yes.
So what does this signify? Like, what can you bring us from this?
As a Christian, if you check the Israelites, the fact that God has asked to dwell in their midst signifies that we as believers, we need God to be at the center of our life.
Yeah, we must allow God to be in the center of our lives.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, that's a very valid point.
Yes.
Just as the Israelites camped around the tent, God was in their midst and they surrounded the tent. It actually signifies that
we actually need God. We need God to be the center of our life, because we are the children of God. The Israelites are the chosen of God. So they made God the center of our life. The same way we as Christians, sons of God, children of God, should make God as the center of our life.
Yeah.
Yes. And we can learn from the obedience of Moses too.
Yes.
The obedience of Moses.
We saw how Moses obeyed God. Like, as a leader, like, it's always very hard, arranging people, making sure that they are very organized. And Moses did this very well, They said, and he did everything according to what God instructed him. It's actually represented a lot. So as leaders too, we should do well to yield to God's instruction and not leave out any of God's instruction that is given unto us.
Yes, exactly. Even as followers too. In this chapter 2, you can learn from the children of Israel that they actually obeyed the commandment of Moses. What God commanded Moses, they actually yield to the leading. God commanded Moses, and the children of Israelites failed to listen to what Moses is saying. All these things that we're talking about wouldn't have happened. So we can see the obedience on the part of Moses, then obedience on the part of the children of Israel.
Yeah. So obedience was both
both ends.
Yeah.
They are both ends. So we
Moses obeyed and
as followers too, we should be obedient to our leader.
Yes.
The same way the leader should be obedient to God.
Yes. That's a very valid point. Thank you for that. Yeah. I hope our listeners are enjoying these points, and I hope you are jotting them down in your heart. So obey.
Yes,
be obedient. If your leader is giving you an instruction, do well to obey. So this will now lead me to what happened in chapter 3. We saw here that the sons of Aaron, they did something so disappointing and which made God angry. Like, we saw that they offered a strange fire and an unauthorized sacrifice to God, which led to their death.
Yes, so that's from that you can point out disobedience, because that is not what God instructed them to do.
Yes.
That was not what they were being chosen. Yes, so that was the death was as a result of the disobedience to God. So we can all learn that disobedience is actually carry every weight before God, because that is why God killed them, because they offered strange fire before him. So we as believers, we should learn not to disobey God. Then we can understand that the remainder of the children of Aaron, that's Eleazar.
Yeah, so and Eleazar.
Yes, so they they were obedient to what God commanded. So they were the one that served in that
As
office,
priests
in that
during
office
their
that God,
father's lifetime,
yes,
eventually.
that God has called them to. So they were the one that served in that office, and they had a certain service. So these two, they were appointed to do certain things in the house of God, to do certain things in the house of God.
Okay, we also saw there that, according to each tribe and each clan of the Israelites, there were certain responsibilities that were given unto them, for the what's it called now? The Merari, like, and all the Mushites and all those tribes. There were individual assignments that were given to them. Some were to handle the tent, the cleaning, the windows, and so many other things like that. So what can we get from here is that even as a leader,
Yes.
there's someone that has an oversight function on,
Yes,
on us.
oversight.
These people are the tribes that even under the Levite
Yes.
family, like,
Yes.
to say, and they still now add individual assignments that God has given unto them.
Yes.
That is also different from what Aaron and his sons were supposed to do. So this is actually telling us that as leaders, as people that have been assigned to one assignment or the other, we also have individual responsibilities. Even though, okay, we might have a combined work, okay, we are to serve in the house of the Lord,
Yes.
but still there are specific assignments onto every and each and every one of us.
So this from this verse 2, we can point out the aspect of our spiritual father, because we understand that these people, they're being given this duty to serve in the house of God, but then there's someone that is being placed over them. We understand that the Levites are to serve in the house of God, but then the sons of Aaron, they're being placed over them as, let's say, as a spiritual father, in quote, as a spiritual father. So they oversee what they are doing. So now it is important for us to subject ourselves to the guidance of these spiritual leaders. As believers. We can't know it all. We need people in our life to guide us through it. So there's the aspect of spiritual father.
Thank you for that valid point. Yes. So that means for each and every one of us, we need a spiritual guidance. We need someone to put us through. We need someone to bring us together and make sure that we are doing the right thing. All right. Thank you so much for that.
Okay,
Right.
I have one thing to add. So we need to understand that we should always stay where God put us. We shouldn't go contrary, or we shouldn't go beyond where God put us. Because now God's punishment to stranger that does the work of that was being appointed to the children of Levites, or to the children or the sons of Aaron, is death. Any stranger that go and commit themselves to that service end up in that.
There's God has given us the grace in this our lifetime.
Yes, thank God for Jesus Christ.
Even if you do one thing, you're not.
The mercy, God's mercy speaks.
Yeah, we thank God for that.
We thank God for that mercy, but we just thank God for mercy.
All right, so thank you so much, Bright. And this is where we come to the end of our episode for Numbers 2 and 3. For the next episode, which is Numbers 4 to 6, we'll be seeing how God doesn't like things unclean.
Yes.
We'll be bringing a lot of
how
spicy
God is
things for us.
Of holiness.
How God doesn't like unclean things, and how jealousy. Jealousy.
Yes, jealousy within the
word.
family, between the husband and wife. How jealousy can lead.
Jealousy. We'll be seeing that.
Going to some extreme end to build or to authenticate the trust, or to clear doubts within the family.
We'll be seeing jealousy. Don't worry. Stay tuned and see you next time. Pray that the grace and the peace of the Lord be with you.
Amen.